Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here my friend and I are going to make a video about a job interview at an IT company. Here I am restu will be the CEO of the company who I will interview. Employees and Adrian will be the employee who will be interviewed. Describe employee that is the first setup interface network and server. One of the tasks of the IT division is to keep the internet and server from going down, as well as returning these two things as usual if a problem occurs. The second, create and manage company website. The third, offer apps who empathize with certain IT technical problem. Good morning, James. My name is Adrian.
Good morning. Nice to meet you, Dan.
Please take a seat and start to introduce yourself.
Thank you. First, I will introduction. I just graduated from Human Case University, majoring in informatic engineering. I moved from Jogja with my family. I am now looking for a company where I can apply my skill while studying at the same time.
Okay, we have a job vacancy in the IT field at our company. Are you interested in this position?
I majored in informatic engineering and I am very interested in learning from this company.
Do you have work experience?
I did an internship when I finished in college. I am hard work and will work hard again to meet the standard of this company.
That's great. If you mean working late to get to know the system,
I really understand as newcomer I will give the best perform.
in this company there are general policies and rules. Every rules of company IT resource must comply with every applicable IT policy and regulations. One, law. Legal aspect relate to law or regulations that must be obeyed by all parties involved in the use of IT facilities. Is it the legal aspect that regulates policy on the use of IT service and facilities are form of regulations, policies, and accountability for violations must be regulated and legalized. Universities must regulate these policies and take strict action against violations. And two, moral. An action that violate moral such as immoral act, pornography, harassment of certain parties through IT facilities must be strict. That will be the university moral attitude in IT must be installing starting from official to the lower level. And three, ethnic attitude and behavior in using IT facilities must also be politic and not disrupt other users. And four, the value related to IT policy include the value of academic freedom, the level of security, and privacy so that users feel comfortable using the IT facilities provided by the university. And 5. IT supports. The first report any problem that occur either when using or wanting to use the company IT resource to the IT department via the email address it@ajgroup.com or by contacting the extension number 7604. And 6. Information security. The first, the use and processing of information is only just filled for information that is legally owned. And the second, any information is considered and sensitive and confidential. 7. User identity first. Each user is required to maintain the confidentiality of his user ID and password, and the users and responsibility for using his user ID. Second, always asking from the misuse or of user ID from another parties, even with colleagues, will be responsibility of the user ID owner. Third, any violence of the user ID will automatically be recorded and will be subject of disciplinary action according to the level of the violence. And 8. Enterprise IT resource. The first is that the user are now allowed to introduce, modify the company IT resource. Second, the user is required to report to the IT staff if they find out that there has been a discrete and or damage to the company IT resource and the user notes dispute in repairing disturbance and or damage without the permission and or knowledge of the IT staff. Thirdly, user not dispute storing information that contains sexual understanding, share music, movies, video, and or information that has nothing to do with work and or the company into the company IT resource. Fourthly, if information is found is in connection with what is described in point 1G or C above, the IT staff can delete it without giving prior notification. The scope of it policy regulated in university include 1. Use of official email address. The use or official email bearing the name or university is only for staff or lecturer and units or faculties or study program within the university. For electronic correspondence from and to staff to other staff, you must the university email address. And 2. Use of official domain. Every unit or activity related to the university must the university subdomain. And 3. Use of wireless. And 4. Use of software and hardware. The benefit that can be taken from having an IT police include so that agencies and can ensure the activities of and IT in this agency to protect business process. To protect email privacy, several agencies also use IT police to limit processing and support. So also agency costs for IT purpose. There are company rules.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
In our company device that will be is a software system device, software developer, software engineering. Try to explain from the device I have mentioned.
Software system. The software aka a computer operating system. For example, Windows, Linux, and Mac. The second software developer has tasks of developing, creating, and modifying computer application. Software of program, analyzing user needs, designing, and developing software solution. The third software engineering is an expert in charge of designing, developing, managing, testing, and evaluating computer software.
What you have explained about the software, have you ever used one of those?
Already pack of one software.
Are there any questions or suggestions for improve and innovation that the company can do?
My suggestion is to give an assembly exploit title everyone so that everyone capabilities to improve their discipline. Secondly, it is better that apart from further education, everything is also taken into account in opening staff to advance to positive above it.
That's great. We'll get up back to you soon.
Thank you for your time.